Welcome to the Melanated World Network. Produced by DM3 Entertainment. Letting you know that melanin is sexy. And learn to love melanin masculinity. And letting the ladies know that virtuous femininity is your superpower. And encouraging men to be on their purpose. And the ultimate goal is a melanated nuclear family by any means necessary. So sit back and enjoy yourself, and you might learn something. What's up, world? I'm back with another one. And on this one, like I told y'all before, 2024 is very important for the melanated American to jump at action and make sure things happen. Now, we all know that they just had the debates with the Republicans trying to run for president, and Donald Trump wasn't there. But at the same time, Donald Trump sat down and talked to Tucker Carlson. And in this conversation, he brings up a very important thing that we as melanated Americans, aka black people, aka African Americans, those who don't know, are still using the two latter of the statements that define us as melanated Americans, because first and foremost, we're Americans, and what makes us any different than another American is the melanin that pops in our skin. But nationality-wise, we are all one people, and that we are Americans. But with this video, I want to break down and show you why it's going to be so important that you put your vote in for Donald Trump and to save America. So with no further ado, I'm going to hit this first clip and y'all going to check it out and y'all going to learn something. So let's go.
Small protest of South Shore neighbors demanding the energy put into the migrant issue be put into their neighborhoods.
It is a slap in the face that we as citizens of the United States of America do not have the resources and support, but you're going to bring people who are not citizens here in our community, in our buildings that we pay taxes for, that you took away from us. That is completely unacceptable. We are in a humanitarian crisis right now. The black people in Chicago are bleeding on the streets.
Mayor-elect Brandon Johnson had this to say about the migrant crisis.
We have a responsibility to make sure that families who are seeking love and support here in the city of Chicago and throughout the state of Illinois, that they are not just welcome, but they are serviced.
As you can see and hear, one of America's biggest cities that has a great population of melanated Americans are having problems with this serious border control situation under the Biden administration and under the Democratic rule. As you can see, they do not have your best interests at heart. American, melanated American, black American, African American. You are a small entity when it comes to the politics of the Democratic Party, and they do not have a care for you. And as you see that in this major city of Chicago, not only it going on in the major city of Chicago, another big city, New York City, is also having the issue, and we're going to listen to him right now.
Our past, our breaking point. New Yorkers' compassion may be limitless, but our resources are not. We expect to have more than 100,000 asylum seekers in our care by the end of June 2025. We're also asking the federal government to declare a state of emergency This will allow federal funds to be allocated quickly to help address the urgent challenges we face. If we don't get the support we need, New Yorkers could be left with a $12 billion bill.
It sounds like
I know you just heard that. A $12 billion bill. And as a melanated American, I believe that those funds should be allocated in a different route, meaning that we as Americans should be the first priority, not people sneaking into our country, getting this type of assistance and type of help. This type of assistance and type of help and money should be going to the poor Americans that live in major cities like Chicago, New York, LA, and any other major city that is having this influx of immigrants, illegal immigrants being put into their city. And you people need to realize that the Democrats look at this as numbers and votes, meaning that they will allocate these people, put them in positions where they will be legal to vote for Democrats, and Democrats will continue to control and mess up your life as a melanated American. You know, they come with these fear-mongering tactics, but I'm going to show you and have you understand what should be more feared is your lifestyle here as an American. You should realize that there should never be a person who comes from another country illegally being helped and treated in such a fashion that an American should be treated first. We should not be helping someone who is not an American. They should be helping Americans with this $12 billion offer they're giving. This should be going to you, melanated American. And by stop voting for Democrats, you will start to lose this foolishness and these ideas that they have. And this is one of the main reasons I said in this video that you should save America by saving Trump from this foolishness and putting him back in office so that he will be able to fix this situation. And why will he fix this situation? Because I'm about to show you in this video where he says out of his own mouth what he would do if he was president once again. So let's check it out.
So last question, if you're elected president again, what's your number one priority? When you ran last time, you said, I will build a wall. This time, your bottom line top promise to the country.
So you can do numerous things at the same time.
Of course.
But let's say number one is a border and taking hundreds of thousands of criminals that have been allowed into our country and getting them out and bringing them back to their country, Guatemala. By the way, not only the 4 countries that we think of as neighbors, all over the world. Last month, we had 149 countries represented. Think of it. We had 149 countries represented, Tucker, from places that many people never even heard of, coming into our country. And they're coming in from mental institutions, and they're coming in from prisons. They're emptying out their prisons all over South America. They're emptying out their mental institutions. Terrorists are pouring into our country. We have no idea. I had the strongest border in the history of our country, and I built almost 500 miles of wall. You know, they like to say, oh, was it less? No, I built 500 miles. In fact, if you check with the authorities on the border, we built almost 500 miles of wall, and I had another 200 that I was going to build. You know, it's like water, it seeks, and we're going to build another 200. We built it. It was all set to go. All they had to do was install it. It would have taken 3 weeks, and that's when I found out. I said, I think these people actually want open borders. The first thing I would do would be I would seal up the border good and tight, except for people that want to come in legally.
Well, I don't know about you, but I definitely believe that we should have a president that has thoughts like that to protect his citizens and to make sure that America is his first priority. with all of these Democratic politicians, they're not concerned with America first. They are concerned with their politistic or their policies of what is going to keep their pockets tight and keep them in control and keeping you as an American at the bottom and not getting the opportunity to thrive in an America that's supposed to make you first and not a bunch of foreigners, especially illegal foreigners. So I say this to the melanated American, aka black man, aka African American man. You gotta realize that a man who leads us should always have the mindset that we should say things like this.
America first.
So remember, stop blindly following the Democrats because it's gonna just keep you oppressed. Wake up, realize, get your brain up and realize that the man for the job to get you back where you need to be as a strong American is Donald Trump. You like it, but you can't leave it alone knowing that these Democrats are going to make America fall apart, and you're going to be a part of the problem if you don't be a part of the solution. So till next time, like I always say, peace.
The American public is not stupid. They're not going to buy this.
The American public are a bunch of fucking morons. You know it and I know it. They will buy whatever we sell.